Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia Kid and Teresa.
Um, Firstly, before we get started today, I just want to let everyone know our hearts, our prayers, our thoughts are with all those who are suffering from recent events in the last week. And our hearts and love go out to you. And like I said, we'll keep you in our prayers.
God bless you all, and may God be with you. And today, y'all, we got some more viewers' questions, but got a few things to go over. So let me give a couple shout-outs. One was a little late, and I apologize for that, but it's to Natasha, who actually lives in Orange Beach, and I'm sorry that we didn't get to maybe hook up and meet maybe next time. Also, Nancy Baldwin is just a skip over in Pontotoc, Mississippi.
Oh, she's close. She's close to us.
Yes. And EP Fan for Life, brother, just bought some a little while ago. Those Johnsonville brats.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for you to cook them.
We love them. Another little thing I want to get out is my special friend Linda D. I seen your little comments, and this cane actually Daddy gave to me. It means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to you. It's actually double-headed snake. I know how much you love snakes, Linda.
Okay.
But with that, hey, let's start some questions, Teresa.
Okay, I'm going to try to pronounce this right. It's either Pimlico or Pimlico 35. Was there much reaction in the community when part of Highway 51 was named Elvis Presley Boulevard?
Yes, there was lots of Elvis fans, and around Graceland that was really proud and honored. Of course, the city of Memphis, honored him, and they were honored by it, but the one person that was most honored by it was Elvis Presley. He was so very proud of that, and that meant so much to him. Of course, he'd make jokes when he was out and about, and somebody would say something, he'd be like, "Well, this is my road," But nobody was more proud than Elvis himself.
All right, from Entertainment Agency, President Trump said when back in office he would build Statuary Park with Elvis statue. Do you think Elvis would have felt honored that our President Trump is such a huge Elvis fan?
And to have that question come right after that first one, yes, he would have been very honored, especially it coming from the President of the United States. And just to be honored, I mean, things like that is what strived Elvis. It meant so much to him that, of course, you all know this. I mean, his fans and the love and the things that they're still doing for him today. And in my heart, I believe he still knows that. He's looking down on every one of us.
Well, if that happens, let's hope they get a really good artist to do it, because Elvis probably would have been pretty critical about, because he was very about his looks and stuff.
I mean, people do the best they can, but
I know,
Miss Technical.
No, but I mean, I'm not knocking artists.
No,
wonderful,
I know.
But there are different.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Good quality would be
one that really
would
captures
be great,
his
but,
likeness like that.
I think though.
Like the ones up at the birthplace in Tupelo. They're
yes,
good.
yeah,
They're
they are
very
really
good.
They are really good.
Yes, yeah. Okay, from Houdini, 1972. Where did Billy hide Elvis's will?
Well, and not to skip out on this question, but I mean, and this comes sincere. I want you, and I'm going to make sure that question gets entered, but send it to Elvis Fans Matter in care of Danielle, and I'm going to mention it to her the next time I talk to her and make sure you get it answered. But I just feel that was something that was between Elvis and Daddy and the trust between them. And I don't know, he may say where he hid it, he may not, but I just think that's a question for him. I really do.
Yeah. And if he does, it'd be a good coming from him.
Yes.
Too.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, Kevin8431. Have you seen the latest Priscilla movie trailer?
I have not.
I've seen a piece of it.
You have?
I've seen a piece of it, yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, you can probably talk more on. Go ahead.
No, I don't really. I just saw a piece of it, so it's not anything. I don't know. It may be really interesting. I don't know. Yeah. I plan on eventually seeing it.
Sure, and yeah, I know y'all are going to ask it. Just like the Elvis movie and all the Elvis movies and books, and we're definitely going to watch it. And then when I do, and I'm sure the questions will come. We'll give our thoughts and our review, if you want to call it that, when that time comes. But right now, no, I'll be honest, I haven't paid any attention to any of that, to be honest with you.
Okay, Sandy Hare, did Elvis have a tattoo?
We've answered this before. No, he did not have a tattoo. But I mean, my gosh, think about it. I mean, why would you want to? And I have tattoos. Not saying that they wouldn't mess up, but somebody like Elvis Presley, that's perfection. You just
back then though too, the culture was more for seamen.
Military.
Bikers.
Well, of course he was military, but
more like.
Let's just say that tattoos wasn't Elvis's thing. I personally, like I said, I like them. However, if I looked like Elvis Presley looked, I wouldn't have a tattoo on me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the best way I can answer that. So.
All right, and our last question is from Joy Darling. Out of all the women Elvis had a relationship with, which one do you think he thought was the most beautiful? Not you thought, but he thought.
That I thought he thought.
Well, oh yeah, or that you heard your mom and daddy maybe talking about.
Honestly,
maybe the one he was dating at the time.
I know. Well, you kind of answered it. No, I think Elvis loved and thought each one of them was probably the most beautiful, like you said, at the time he was with them. I mean, it goes back to what we were saying. Elvis loved women, but them being with him or him having a relationship with them, that speaks for itself. I mean, so he's seen the beauty within them, who they were, what he liked about them. So, I mean, I know y'all would like me to pinpoint it down to one, but I just can't, because I'm sitting here and going through my mind and even thinking back to some of the ones early on that I didn't know that I've heard my parents talk about. And, I haven't heard or met any of them.
They were all beautiful.
Right. That they wasn't all beautiful, and they all had a special way about them.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just say maybe a top three that I think.
Sure.
And that would be.
Sure.
Of course, that's more maybe for.
No,
I think it would be Anne Margaret, Priscilla, and Lena Thompson.
Yeah, I would.
That's just my guess. But I'm not aware of all of the ones.
Yeah, Yeah, I can see that.
And not in that order. I'm not saying in that order necessarily, but I think those three probably would be within the top pick.
Y'all, we actually, and that was all the questions, wasn't it? Excuse me for just a second. Y'all, we appreciate all y'all's comments and while we were on our vacation, and we had a blast. Of course, Teresa got everything she wanted, and as usual, I got one.
And you did too.
I got one or two things.
How many hats did you get?
Poor, pitiful
how
me.
Many hats?
We won't get into that.
How many hats did you get?
A couple. I got a couple ball caps and
three.
And one hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Three.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway.
I didn't get a purse, but I got some jewelry that I liked, and I got
Well, the month's still young. No. Y'all, seriously, we did have a great time. And I'm just sitting here, me and Teresa was laughing in between this past week of getting home and coughing. On the way home, I had the worst cold. I coughed for the 8 hours all the way back.
But you know what? It's not a vacation, and it's not an Elvis event unless we get sick one way or another.
That's true. And we have learned over the last few years that, you got, you have fun and enjoy it. It all goes good, but you're gonna
You
pay
gotta
for
take
it.
the good with the bad.
You're gonna pay for it.
I think it was just a pretty bad cold. It wasn't anything else other than that.
Y'all, with that,
and let me say real quick.
Yeah.
We are putting out more shorts.
Yes, we are.
Not all of them are gonna may relate to Elvis. Some of them, like we do our Memphis Mafia pugs, the dogs, and we may just do stuff about the Smith family and things we do and interests we like, but that'll be the shorts.
We're going to starting the end of this year and into next year, just mix up and get some feed to see what maybe what y'all enjoy and what you like, and of course it'll always be the Elvis stories, and y'all keep sending your questions.
It really helps us out if you like the video, if you comment on it, and if you share it, and of course if you haven't subscribed, that really helps you, and it don't cost anything.
It really does.
Yeah.
Y'all, we love you, and that's a good place to come toward the end. We were out and about doing a few things today, and the notion pop just hit us, and Teresa says, let's run by the birthplace. It's just a beautiful day, and maybe take some pictures, and maybe shoot a little bit of video footage, and we'll see what we can do with it. And I said, that's a good idea. And we met a couple that hollered at us that had a baby.
Yep.
With them, and then of course, and loved them to death. But what I'm trying to say is, we met a man and woman from Spain.
Yes.
And she almost really broke my heart, and that's why we, to see the joy and the excitement and the love on her face, and for us to get to spend just a short time with her, and answer some questions for her, take some pictures with her, and talk to her, and what it meant to her, and she didn't realize that it meant as much to us.
Yes, it did.
Y'all, we can't tell you enough, but it's things like that really touch the heart. And with that, I'm going to let them say what they need to say.
That's right.
Hi, this is Sarah from Spain.
Hi, this is Esteban from Argentine.
And we always live
Live
Elvis!
Elvis!